Armstrong and Getty Show. Sacramento homeowner.
5TNM114, 6UPK408.
Responsible homeowner, a chance to save by refinancing your mortgage at historically low rates. No red tape, no runaround from the banks. You should have a chance to save that money on your home. That would make a huge difference for millions of American families.
5SHL949, 4TIM372, 5WWX805.
Call Paramount Equity 290-9999. That's 916-290-9999.
For EPR704.
Knocked down I-5 Twin Cities Road. Still have crews on the scene of an accident there. They should be getting that cleared out of there shortly.
For XCU354.
Good news is no one was hurt. Getting busier on all of our freeways. Not really bogging down any real consequence. I-80 coming in from Roseville seeing a little more slow and go off and on from Douglas Boulevard to the Cap City split. Same thing for Highway 50 through the Bass Lake Grade El Dorado Hills and Folsom. 99 out of Elk Grove. Going to find some slow and go off and on from Bond Road all the way to Highway 50. And as slow as you encounter coming across the causeway, making the trip in from Davis will be mild and brief all the way. If that's traffic, I'm Brian Nobles. This report is brought to you by Allstate. Now you can save even more when you bundle your policies with Allstate. Simply bundle your auto, life coverage, and more to start saving today. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate. Find an Allstate agent near you at allstate.com. Hey guys, Wilder's here. You know, the way the rainfall has been the last couple of years, I don't know whether to build an ark or buy a camel. This year, we didn't have enough precipitation to moisten my chia pet, and now I got Niagara Falls in my front steps. That's the nature of rainfall in California. You never know. But what we do know is that water is the lifeblood of our state and our economy. After decades of neglect, we desperately need a long-term plan to provide clean, reliable water to all of California. We have to increase our reservoir storage, clean up and replenish our groundwater basins, and fix water flows in the Delta so we can protect both our water supply and restore the Delta's natural habitat. It's a big job, but we all win if we work together and get this done. And if we don't, well, our state and our economy will both be treading water. To find out more, log on to rebuildca.org. That's rebuildca.org. Sponsored by the California Alliance for Jobs. Michael Savage. How is it that Katzenberg, Ratzenberg, Massenberg, Laxenberg, Lausberg, and Spielberg, why do they hate the country? Why do they continue to put out movies that show America in its worst light? Why? How could a man as deranged as Sean Penn, who can't compose an entire paragraph without looking like a stoner, why does he still look at America through the lens of hatred?
5GJR648.
I'm actually trying to understand it.
Michael Savage, afternoons 3 till 6 on Talk 650 KSDE.
There are different types of fresh. There's youthful, and then there's category-defining, envelope-pushing, convention-breaking fresh. Like the 2012 Mercedes-Benz lineup, the youngest and freshest in the luxury car class. Consider the 2012 E-Class. With innovative technology features like attention assist and Distronic Plus, the E-Class now boasts a more powerful, fuel-efficient direct-injection engine. Lease the 2012 E350 Sports Sedan, an IHS top safety pick, for just $599 a month for 33 months with 4,674 to its timing. A new year, a new level of innovation for Mercedes-Benz.
At the moment, qualified customers exclusively to Mercedes-Benz Financial Services and participating dealers through April 2nd, 2012. Some equipment described as optional. Call 1-800-FOR-Mercedes for all details.
Visit MBUSA.com or one of the conveniently located Mercedes-Benz dealers in Sacramento, El Dorado Hills, Rockland, Stockton, or Modesto for a test drive today. Value unlike any other. Bringing issues and people together. Talk 650 KSDE.
4TAJ272.
Community colleges. There's untapped federal, state, and local financial aid out there to help you pay for community college fees, books, supplies, sometimes even rent. Right now, you can enter the Fund Your Future sweepstakes for a chance to win $10,000 towards
Easy to spot.
Sounds pretty good, right? So what are you waiting for? Learn more about financial aid and enter to win $10,000 play giveaway. We're building excitement one wall at a time, Rancheria style. Visit JacksonCasino.com for details. Hi, this is Clark Howard. Join me live every weekday morning from 10 to noon. Now back to the Armstrong and Getty Show on Talk 650 KFTE.
LYC 987.
First of all, this is one of those stories that I was hearing in the background for the last couple of weeks. Whenever I show, and it's fine. I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's very interesting. But I had heard it on other talk radio shows and seen on cable news channels and people screaming and yelling about it. So far, unless I'm missing something, it just doesn't seem like there's enough information for me to get really attached to one side or the other. Other than I'm surprised that if you shoot somebody dead, there's not more of all the crap that went on. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of that. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree completely. As I said to Evan Brown, I mean, was he cut up or damaged or? I mean, you don't have to be to have been attacked, but right. Did anybody get punched? Are there any other?
8N34802.
That would be a little worse for the wear, but I don't know. I mean, the police pretty quickly, for whatever reason, decided this guy had been attacked and defended himself and shot the dude dead, so let's move on with our lives. All right, yeah, that's a little quick. So let's listen to the 911 tapes. First of all, this is the tape of George Zimmerman, who used to be white and is now Hispanic, but not completely Hispanic, so we'd like to continue claiming he's white. So is the president black or white? You know, white parent and a black parent, everybody calls him black. This guy had a Hispanic parent and a white parent. So he's Hispanic. Exactly. Unless it's more handy to portray him as a white guy, which should make you realize, if you haven't already, how stupid all this labeling is in modern America. Anyway, this is the tape of
4YJP 341.
There in the neighborhood. Police department provides report.
We've had some break-ins in my neighborhood, and there's a real suspicious guy. It's retreating in a circle. The best address I can give you. This guy looks like he's up to no good, or he's on drugs or something. It's raining, and he's just walking around, looking about.
Okay, and this guy, is he white, black, or Hispanic?
He looks black. He's here now, and he's just staring.
He's just walking around the area.
All the houses.
Okay.
Now he's just staring at me. Yeah, now he's coming towards me.
5ZAS 639.
He's a black male. Something's wrong with him. Yeah. But he's coming to get me out. He's got something in his hands. I don't know what his deal is.
Sounds good. Let me know if he does this.
They're over here.
Yeah, we got him on the way. Just let me know if this guy does anything else.
Okay. They always get away. He's down towards the entrance of the neighborhood.
Okay, which entrance is that he's heading for?
The back entrance.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that.
Okay.
All right, and then I guess the next is... What's he mean by they always get away? These blanking a-holes always get away, he said. But what was this kid getting away from? He hadn't committed a crime or anything. Right. Zimmerman says he's loitering, looking at the houses, acting weird, and that, you know, he's expressing that he called the cops, because he called the cops many times as a neighborhood watch enthusiast. 40 sometimes in the last month or something. Quite a few times. And that by the time the cops get there, the suspicious characters are always gone, is what he said. So, then we had the
police, paramedicals?
Maybe both. I'm not sure. There's just someone screaming outside.
Okay, what's the address that they're near? Okay, and is it a male or female?
It sounds like a male.
And you don't know why?
I don't know why. I think they're yelling help, but I don't know. Send someone quick.
Does he look hurt?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. So they're sending.
Do you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your number?
There's gunshots.
And that was the sound of the single gunshot, right? But do we know who was screaming? Was it the kid with the bag of Skittles, or was it the Hispanic dude with the gun? Zimmerman, the Hispanic dude, claims he was screaming, according to a teenage boy who called the authorities. Said he was walking his dog when he saw a helpless Trayvon lying on the ground. He was screaming. Then he told the operator that he heard a single gunshot, and the screaming had stopped. Now, why he saw the lad down, but then just heard the gunshot and maybe walked out of sight, that's not made clear. Says a woman whose back door was steps away from where the shooting occurred said she heard a boy crying, yelling, then a gunshot, and then silence. I heard someone crying, not boo-hoo crying, but scared or terrified or hurt maybe. To me, it was a child. And so a Hispanic dude, the gun story is he was attacked, feared for his life, and shot the kid. Exactly. After he shot the kid, did he call 911? Or did he go home, or did he stay there with the body? Or what did he do? I don't have that here. The cops were already on their way. If I'd just been attacked, feared for my life, and shot somebody in self-defense, I would, man, I'd get on the phone right away. Yeah, I'd be worried as hell about all kinds of things. I guess after the shooting, somebody said he was on top of him, trying to restrain him or whatever, after already shooting him in the chest. As to what he did immediately after, I don't know. You know, for one thing, we're never actually going to know for certain what happened. No, ever. But it is surprising to me. So do we know what happened next then? The police, somebody calls the police. The police have been called several times. They'd already been on the way, yeah. But, did he call the police or go home? I'd like to know that. And then what did the police do? Well, no, he didn't. Wow. There's so much being left out of all these accounts. If you've been following this by police, if you've been following this closer than we have, 1-866-331-TALK, because I'll admit to I haven't been following it at all. All right, to the phone we go. It's Aurelia in Sac. Hi, good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. Fire away. Poor choice of words. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just re-listening. I stayed away from the story just like you, and I listened to it for the first time, all the tapes and everything yesterday, and listening to it again is saddening. Oh, God, I'm getting overwhelmed. It's not, to me, the Hispanic man. I'm not going to say a white man shot a black man, but what's disturbing is that nothing was done, like, immediately, even if, you know, to my knowledge, due process, someone shoots someone dies, everyone goes in for questioning, there's some sort of something, you're held for a certain amount of time until everything is cleared, but no one did anything. Oh, black kid down, and it's sad that he wasn't armed, he didn't have anything, and there's all this recording of people saying help, you have the girlfriend, you know, you have all this, it's taping and recording of everything, but everyone's just like, oh, well, we don't really know.
You know, it was rather a quick investigation. Thanks for the call. That's true. Did he get taken in? Was he held overnight? It just says he was questioned. So the cops roll up and say, hey, what happened here? Kid attacked my shop. Woo, you're lucky you're alive. Well, good job, citizen, and drove off. All right. Yeah, what are you going to do about these damn hoodlums?